there, Libra, and welcome to your tarot reading for October 15th to 31st, 2021. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I really want to thank you for joining me. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. So if you want to think of a question, by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no. If you also want to hang around till the end, I will tell you how you can enter for a free personal reading with me. So we have, in your current situation, we have the Knight of Wands and the Tower in reverse. So this is kind of like avoiding a disaster in a way. So like with this Knight of Wands, it's going on a new adventure. You could be moving, you could be moving, or there's movement with there's taking action, right? So with you taking action in some sort of situation, you're avoiding a disaster. So we'll just get some more information about that. We'll get some cards of clarification as well as some cards of advices too. Oh, so we have 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups, this is beautiful, hey? So the 10 of Cups is like that fulfillment. It's that wish fulfillment. It's that happy home lifestyle and all that thing. So it's like because maybe you took action, you avoided a disaster when it came to disruption in your happy home. Like you've really taken action. Maybe, you had to make a move or make some changes, but you have avoided a disaster, Libra. With whatever choices that you made that you took action against here, or not necessarily against, but took action towards maybe even. So let's see what the base of this situation is. Very interesting so far. And we'll see what happened here. So we'll get the base of the situation or some of the past issues. Okay, so we have the King of Wands in reverse. Could be dealing with a fire sign for some of you, Leo, Aries, Sag. But the King of Wands in reverse, it's kind of like not wanting to take action, not wanting to be in control, not wanting to be, in control of everything. It's kind of like just that stepping back. It's that energy, but it's also kind of like a player energy, or somebody that's like kind of wishy-washy and isn't really passionate, isn't very overly confident or enthusiastic. And it looks like, maybe that was, but a little bit came through with the Knight of Wands, and that helped you avoid, a disaster or like something that's very, very, a crisis moment, basically. You've kind of avoided that here. And what about the immediate past? Wow, we have the Nine of Hazards coming out. That's a lot. We have the Nine of Hazards coming out for you in the immediate past. So the Nine of Hazards is basically like, your independence. You're financially independent on your own. You're making, you're doing okay. Everything was looked after. You had everything you needed. Like you felt safe and secure on your own here. And what is your overall thoughts about the situation, or your overall attitude and thoughts regarding this situation? Is avoiding this disaster and, something that was going to maybe disrupt your happy home here. And we have the Ace of Swords. So your attitude is like, sometimes you just got to let people know, regardless, even if maybe the truth hurts kind of thing at times, but sometimes you just have to be honest. You have to be honest, and you feel victorious over the situation because you were able to speak your truth here in this situation, Libra. And what about the immediate future for you? Okay. For the immediate future, we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, you're going to be a little bit stressed. You're going to be a little bit worried. You're going to be a little bit, maybe having some bad dreams, anxiety over a situation. But we'll get, like I said, clarifiers and figure out what that is about. It's just kind of sleepless nights, anxiety, restlessness, worry, that type of thing coming up in the near future for you. We'll find out what that's about for you. And in your fears position, we have the Four of Swords. So you're a little afraid to slow down and take the time that you need to recuperate and recover from your losses and really, really, heal from a situation. So you're afraid to maybe slow down, and quit because, that silly saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. But you're afraid to kind of slow down and just take things in stride. You feel like maybe you can't just take a break right now. And how others are seeing you in the situation. So how others are seeing you in the situation, Libra. We'll get a card for how others are seeing you. How others are seeing you in this situation. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So people are seeing is that you're being fairly open. You know, you're holding up pretty good with all you've been through. Like you know, you're not getting too terribly run down. Like they see that you are, you know, you're letting down your guard and you're open and you're honest. And that is your attitude here, Libra. You're trying to be open and honest as you can in this situation. So what are you hoping for? All right. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. So you just want to get out of this prison. You want to get out of that feeling of feeling trapped in a situation. It's just that mental prison, all these negative thoughts. You want to let all of that go with those Eight of Swords. You just want to get out from under it, basically, hey? Out from underneath any negativity. You want truth and clarity in a situation for sure with your attitude. And your outcome card here is yes, the Fool. And yes, an answer to your question. So this is a new beginning. This is a fresh start. This is a clean slate. Whatever you've done here, whatever you took action towards, it's afforded you to start over with a brand new slate. A bunch of forgiveness, a bunch of, you know, it's like a do-over here. Which is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. But let's get some clarification here. I'm just curious about this Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness. Hey, wow, again, you get the Ten of Cups. So, you know, whatever this adventure, whatever you took action towards, you know, it's brought you this happiness and it has avoided a disaster. You know, you put some effort in, you're maybe, you know, passionate, you were confident and you know, step forward and took action in a situation. And now it's just gotten you a lot of happiness. And this Tower, yeah, wow. Yeah, it's you've avoided someone cutting you out and someone, you know, like someone put their walls down. They didn't cut you off like they could have maybe, because yeah, you took action towards this person and now, you know, you have this passionate relationship. You know, this is something that is, you know, really going to be, there's going to be a lot of passion here with this Devil card. You could be dealing with Capricorn for some of you. There's a lot of cups here too. So water signs, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. That is lovely. That is really lovely. So let's just get a clarifier on this Ten of Cups crossing energy. So yeah, this is good. So something you've done here has really improved a situation where, you know, someone was just about ready to give up here. And yeah, Knight of Pentacles. So you are slow and steady, going towards the finish line, putting in that work, making the effort on the daily here. And that is really paying off for you, Libra. And what about this this King of Wands in reverse? Like, you know, it's kind of that player energy. It's maybe lacking confidence. It's a little bit being overconfident when you're actually lacking confidence and self-esteem. But this is seen to be turning right around. So yeah, we've got the Moon card coming out. Again, could be dealing with Cancer or Pisces. But there is some confusion around this, you know, like you being indecisive and not taking action led to confusion in the situation. But it seems like, you know, it's working out and the passion's returning. And, you know, there is a happy situation in your home again. And the Nine of Hazards in your recent past was, you know, that's that independence. It's you know, you're good on your own type of thing. And we have one flip over the deck. And we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So like, you're so hard at work. You're so busy at work. Like you weren't giving much attention to love, right? So like somewhere you've maybe made a change here and focused a little bit more on people that, you know, love and care about you so they don't cut you out of their lives because you're not, you know, giving to the situation. Let's see this Ace of Swords. What is your Ace of Swords? Okay, so the Three of Swords. So we're open here about, you know, maybe how things hurt you or things like that were affecting you. And, you know, you were able to communicate this. And I think maybe that's what made the difference, you know, because someone had compassion for you then in that situation. Very interesting. But coming up, there's going to be some worries. There's going to, you know, you're still a little bit stressed out here. Libra, you're still a little bit stressed out. Oh goodness, we had the Empress. And this could be regarding children. Some of you could be getting news of, you know, someone is expecting, that type of thing, with this Empress card coming out. But this is abundance and beauty. This could be how you're viewing someone, that they're overly, you know, abundant, or you're worried about, you know, relationships and your children coming up in the future. And your fears. Let's look at your fears, Libra. What is your fears? With this four, okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So fearing that there's not going to be enough to go around. There's not enough, you know, equal give and take in a situation. Things won't be balanced, that kind of thing. So, and just enough time to have that rest, that work-life balance. You're afraid that there's not, you know, enough time for that. And other people do see like you let your guard down here and you spoke your truth about your heartbreak and your hurts. And that really, you know, it made someone look at you in a different light for sure. And the Nine of Wands in reverse, we have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Wands. They wanted to come out in reverse too. So you're letting down your guard, and you're dealing like you're maybe had an emotional outburst kind of thing too, because it's just all of these burdens. And other people see you as like, you know, maybe you just let these emotions fall out of you finally, you know, and so that you were letting someone know about all your burdens, and you just put them down, you know, opened up and put your burdens down here. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, so you kind of let go of control of a situation here, and that really made a difference. And it's, you know, got a clean slate. And so what you're hoping for is just to get out of this mental prison. That's what maybe you did this, and then be able to maybe, you know, offer an apology, or someone maybe has an apology to offer you here coming in, and that is going to help you release some of that with this being stuck in your head and feeling trapped when, you know, it's really self-imposed. That's a self-imposed prison when we get trapped in our head like that, Libra. And the Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands reversed, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So here, it's like maybe communication is going to slow down a little bit here, but it's like this restless energy with the Fool. So like you know, there's something that you feel like you have to take quick action towards, and you're not wanting something to end, and you're wanting a new start. You're not wanting it to end, but you know, you have to, the communication is maybe stalled or blocked here, and it makes you anxious, and you want to run in because, you know, you're going to get this fresh start. So there's a fresh new start here for you, Libra, is what I'm seeing. So that's pretty interesting reading. Let's just get some cards of clarification for you as well. So we'll get some cards, or not clarification, I'm sorry, of advice. So there's two. We'll get another one. We'll get one more. Just one more card of advice. I see one flipped over here, but I'm not seeing it now. One more card of advice for you. Perfect. Okay. So we have daughter. So the answer to your question involves your daughter. So, you know, maybe you could be worried about a daughter here, or you find out a daughter is expecting, or, you know, your own daughter is. So admit your true feelings to yourself here. So be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire, Libra. And then the other one here is practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So yeah, this a King of Wands in reverse is really someone that isn't, you know, very overly confident to take charge and to do, you know, what they need to do. So let's just see what it does say about practice, practice, practice here, with some other meanings of this card, and let you know, Libra. So the fairies love to play musical instruments, and they know that constant practice increases their enjoyment, confidence, and competency. In the same vein, you drew this card because you've asked how to accomplish something. The answer is for you to invest time practicing and working on your goal daily. Even a few minutes will add up to big progress. For example, writing 1 page a day will lead to a complete book by the end of the year. Push yourself to practice beginning today. And so some other meanings for this card can be, it's reminding or telling you maybe you should take up a new hobby or skill, join a class to learn something new, open a private practice, conducting healings or other one-on-one work, take private lessons to polish your skills. And it's time to showcase your talents publicly and take active steps towards your goal in order to realize your dreams. So practice, practice. So yeah, and something involving a daughter here. Very interesting, Libra. I hope you found that reading helpful in some way. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. I really do appreciate you joining me. And if you do want to enter for a free personal reading, just send me an email with a free reading in the subject line, and I will enter you in for a draw. You can find my email in the description box below. And I thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in the beginning of November.